Hey guys, it's Lindsay Rodriguez, and welcome to Marriage Monday, where each Monday I give a little tidbit about relationships that hopefully improve your relationship with your partner, your work, parenting, any relationship that you have. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist and have been in practice for about 10 years and just thought I would share some of the most critical points on here every Monday. Today, we are going to talk about what Gottman's couples therapy calls the Four Horsemen. So the Gottmans are a husband and wife research and therapist team, and they have developed 4 types of communication patterns that research can predict destroys relationships. So we're going to dive into an overview of those 4, and then in the next 4 weeks, we're going to talk more in depth about each one and its antidote and how to fix it. So the 4 horsemen are criticism, defensiveness, contempt, and stonewalling. If these are present in your communication patterns with the people that you are around, it is probably doing some damage, and you're probably getting stuck in ongoing conflict patterns and not actually resolving issues. So to go into those a little bit, criticism looks like when you're attacking the other person. You always, you never, I can't believe you would, how could you, right? And that makes the other person feel dumb, right? Or attacked. For second, defensiveness is when we're defending ourselves, right? Whether we think it's a perceived attack or whether someone's really attacking us, we put up our defenses and our walls. So defensiveness looks like making excuses. It looks like saying you don't understand. It looks like saying, I just can't right now, that kind of thing. Defensiveness is harmful in your relationships because the other person does not feel heard or like their complaints are being listened to. Thirdly, there is contempt. Contempt looks like name calling or rolling our eyes or slamming our door, any verbal or non-verbal communication that makes the other person feel less than or stupid. It makes us look better and them look less. And so again, very harmful in our relationship. Lastly is stonewalling. Stonewalling is when you are trying to avoid conflict, and so you just physically or emotionally leave the discussion or leave the room. Stonewalling, a lot of times we think we're doing the right thing by leaving the conversation, but really it leaves the other person left with, what do I do with this now? There's no resolve in your conflict. And so it leaves the other person feeling alone in that or in the relationship. So that's a quick overview of the 4 horsemen. A great example of how not to be critical is if you want to share this video with your partner, we don't want to say, hey, you should really listen to this. Right? The other person is automatically going to get defensive because they feel like that's critical. They're going to say, I should really listen to this. What about you? You do all these things too, right? Versus sharing the video, doing the same action, but coming about it with a much different viewpoint is going to be helpful. So if I said, hey, I listened to this video and found it very helpful. I think I'm pretty defensive in the relationship. Would you want to listen to this video as well? The other person is automatically going to have their guard down a lot more and be willing to take what you are saying as helpful rather than critical. So that's just a quick example about how you can implement this. I hope you follow along for Marriage Mondays and subscribe so that you don't miss a tip.